There are two kinds of people who are buying tablets, these big sheets of glass. In the first category, there are people who are actually buying tablets for work, and generally these people go for high-end iPad Pro because that will give them the best experience for work purposes. And then there is a second category of people who are not necessarily buying a tablet for work purposes. They might buy it for online classes, entertainment, or some light work here and there. And for the people who belong to the second category, I strongly feel that they should not spend a lot of money on tablets. And the reason why I'm saying this is because of tablets like these, the Redmi Pad SE. Now, Xiaomi has been launching tablets here in India for a couple of years. They started with the Xiaomi Pad series, which did really well, and then they moved on to a more affordable range with the Redmi Pad. And this one belongs to that range. This is their latest addition in the Redmi Pad lineup, and it is called the Redmi Pad SE. Now, why SE and not Redmi Pad 2? I honestly don't know that. But nevertheless, I have been using this tablet for the past couple of weeks, and I have gathered all my thoughts about it. So let's find out whether or not this tablet is worth it. Now, one of the major trade-offs while buying a tablet in this price range is generally display. I've seen a lot of small business owners carry these tabs around by different companies, and the display is absolutely terrible. But I'm glad that Redmi did not make that trade-off with this tablet. The Redmi Pad SE has a very good display. 11 inches 1080p 90Hz LCD panel. It's a 16:10 display, which means a little taller than our videos, but that is completely okay. The experience of using this aspect ratio is really good. The viewing angles are great, the colors are awesome, and the brightness level is decent. It's not the most brightest display out there. I would have loved to see a little bit more brightness, but it's not the worst either. There's just one thing that I noticed while I was traveling on a flight today itself. I was coming from Delhi to Pune, a 2-hour flight. I was watching The Office. It's one of the best shows out there. But anyway, while I was watching it, I felt that the display has a lot of glare, and that glare would have been minimized if the display were a little bit brighter. Now, it is a 90Hz display. That means a little bit better than 60Hz, which is always a great thing. So animation, scrolling, swiping, everything is smooth. And I've not noticed any major hiccups with the refresh rate whatsoever. It has been a smooth experience. So basically, for watching any type of content, movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, this tablet is great. I mean, obviously for the price. Now, one more pain point generally in this price range is performance. Like, tablets in this price range don't perform the best out there, but I feel that is also sorted with the Redmi Pad SE. There's a Snapdragon 680 chipset, which is good for normal applications. So browsing the internet, watching Netflix, using WhatsApp, etc. You can do some light gaming also here and there, but it is not meant for any sort of heavy stuff. If you want to do heavy gaming, like play BGMI for a couple of hours, then I would recommend that spend some more money and get a better tablet, because this is meant for normal usage. So online classes, entertainment, and some light work here and there. Now, tablet experience is incomplete without proper software. If you just take a smartphone's UI and stretch it to a tablet, that won't work. Some brands out there have tried that, but that doesn't work. Luckily, Xiaomi isn't one of them. Xiaomi, in fact, is one of the players out there who's doing a good job in terms of their tablet software. There are a lot of interesting and tablet specific features. For example, multitasking. There are so many options: split screen, floating windows, you name it. Basically, if you want to run multiple apps simultaneously, you can do that on the Redmi Pad SE. But multiple normal applications, don't try running two heavy games at the same time. That won't work. And yes, this tablet has got the HyperOS update. And one great thing with Xiaomi tablets is that they don't add any bloatware. It's a super clean experience. But I would like to mention one thing here, that the base variant comes with only 4GB RAM. Now, that is kind of a limiting factor. I feel that it should have been 6GB RAM, because the regular Redmi Pad with 6GB RAM and 128GB internal storage is currently available for 12,000 only. That is 1,000 cheaper than the Redmi Pad SE. So if you're going to run a lot of apps simultaneously, or if you need more RAM, then you should go for that one, because you will save $1,000 and get more RAM as well. So yeah, please keep that in mind. Now, say you watch a lot of content on your tablet. You are sorted visually because of the display, but what about audio? So you get very good speakers with the Redmi Pad SE. They're loud, clear, and do not distort. So watching content, listening to music, listening to podcasts is a great experience. And don't take my word for it, let's have a quick speaker test. Now, if you don't want to use the speaker, you can also plug in your wired headphones with this tablet, because it has a headphone jack. So wired IEMs are still way better and way cheaper options as compared to TWS earbuds, and I love using them with the Redmi Pad SE. Next up, I would like to talk about accessories. So tablet experience relies a lot on the accessories around it, that to first party accessories. The reason why iPads are so popular, because Apple has developed a very good ecosystem of products. The Apple Pencil, the Magic Keyboard, everything works very well together. Xiaomi does that with the Xiaomi Pad, but with the Redmi Pad, they've not done that. The only first party accessory is this folio case, which is very good quality by the way. And that's a good thing that they've launched the folio case, because if you buy this tablet, there's a big chance that you won't find any cases in the local market, because this is a very niche product. So it's good that Xiaomi themselves are selling a case, but they have not launched any sort of keyboard or first party pencil for this tablet. So if you want to use a keyboard and pencil, you will have to go for third party options. What about network? Well, this is a Wi-Fi only tablet. You don't get LTE support, and that is kind of disappointing. I specifically mentioned about it to the Xiaomi team as well, that LTE versions are required. Oftentimes hotspot doesn't work that well and we don't get a Wi-Fi network. In those scenarios, having a SIM card in the tablet is absolutely important. What do you guys feel about this? Let me know in the comment section down below, because if enough people agree with me, I can show that to the Xiaomi team, and maybe in the next variant they will get the LTE version. I was editing the video and realized that I did not talk about one major aspect, that is battery life and charging. In my testing period, it easily lasted me for 3 to 4 days, because every day I would use my tablet for a couple of hours. But overall it has good battery life. And as far as charging goes, that is slow. You don't get super fast charging over here. So if you want to charge it from say 0 or 5% to 100%, then it is going to take a couple of hours. So let's get back to the main question. Is the Redmi Pad SE worth it? Yes, it is definitely worth it. And as I said, if you belong to the second category of people where you are buying a tablet for online classes, entertainment or some light work, then you should not spend a lot of money on a tablet. Buy something like this and save your money. And yeah, please keep in mind that if you want a higher RAM variant, go for the normal Redmi Pad. And yes, I have reviewed the Redmi Pad as well. If you want to watch that review, that will be linked in the description box as well. If you have any more questions about this product or any product, the comment section, Twitter, Instagram, everything is always open for you. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button, and if you found the content worthwhile, subscribe to the channel. My name is Harsh Punjabi and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.